What's up, chatters? If you're not already following, make sure to hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications, and subscribe. So our girl Fantasia, as you know, she's out doing promo for The Color Purple, which I can't wait to watch, by the way. But recently, Fantasia took to her social media to claim that Airbnb discriminated against her. Now, these are some very serious claims, and I'm going to share my thoughts on it here in a little bit, but I want you to hear her experience and what she says. Now, it's an 8-minute video, which she deleted, actually, but here's a clip of her giving somewhat of the synopsis of what took place. And I'm going to share my thoughts on this, and it might be an unpopular opinion, but just pay attention to where I'm going with this, all right? So let's listen, and I'll be back after the jump.
The neighbors, I don't know if this is a color thing, and I don't want to feel like it, but my heart is completely broken that they didn't call and say, like, hey, this is a warning, maybe you guys are too loud. Now, remind you, we had a sip and paint with hot chocolate where they painted Sonic. Give me somebody's picture so I can show. I think it's one over here, baby girl, where they painted Sonic, drunk hot chocolate, and then my husband put the fire pit on and we went outside and told scary stories. Now, you probably heard maybe 1 or 2 screams, but the kids were in the bed by 9 o'clock. What time did they call with the complaint?
Had to be like 11:30.
About 11:30, stating that it was loud over here. The neighbors, I don't know if this is a color thing, and I don't want to feel like...
Okay, so what did you think? So here's my thing. First, let me start off by saying this. My family and I, when we get together, we, pick a state and pick a location, and we've done Houston, we've done Tennessee homes, and we've done Lake Harmony, like up in the Poconos, like the homes that can fit like 20 people. The one in Tennessee was amazing with the indoor pool, and oh my gosh, in the mountains, it was so beautiful. Now, I said that to say, now the one with Lake Harmony had a lot of rules, so much so that only a certain amount of cars were allowed to be in the driveway. So when I heard that story, I thought of my experiences firsthand. So I said, oh my goodness, I hope it wasn't one of those with like the crazy rules, because let's face it, they have them. Now, minorities are twice as likely, if not even more, to get discriminated against. So let's make no mistake there. However, I want Fantasia to understand that when we use our platforms and we come out and we say stuff like that, goodness graciousness, if they come out with, their lease or video, then it's going to make Fantasia look, crazy. And that's the last thing we want. So I would hope that they fulfilled their obligation, did not violate anything that was in the lease. And then we can make such claims such as this, because let's face it, that's strong. So she did state that the amount of people that were present is the amount that she reserved. She did mention that they had a game truck kind of arrive, like, like those it's like a rolling RV kind of game thing. We don't know what was in the lease with that. And then in the video, she goes on to state that the kids were upstairs, but then they were doing a sip and paint outside and doing scary stories, and which, people might have yelled once or twice. And then in that same video, she stated that there were no DJ twice. It was odd to me that she said that twice. So that's my thought on this. I just want to make sure that Fantasia is very, very clear that all of the rules were followed, because we don't want people to be able to come back at us and say, listen, here's the video, and please, I hope it's no video that paints a different picture, and here's the rules that were violated. Now, Airbnb, if you discriminated against her, and neighbors, if you discriminated against her, then you need to be held accountable for that. But let's all hold one another accountable. Let's make sure that we are following the policies and procedures, because the first thing that some people, I won't go into say as to who those some people are, if you give them an inch, they'll take a yard. And that's all I'm going to say about that. As always, make sure to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Until next time.